Hey everyone, welcome back to Scaleless Vim Revit course. In today's video, we are diving deep into the dimensions in Revit, which is one of the most essential tools in annotation. You will learn how to place smart dimensions and customize dimension styles. So let's get started.
Once your plan view is ready, go to Annotate. Let's see all the dimensional tools one by one. First is Aligned. When we click on Align, first by default it takes wall center line and it picks the individual references. Let's see how it works. It takes the wall center line to center line distance. Right. If I select the wall faces, it selects the wall extreme ends of the wall. Okay, so in this way, let me just delete this and let me take the dimensions here. Okay, these are my side dimensions. Okay, next is I can also pick multiple reference using this option. If there are any obstacles or if there are any objects in between, I can just move them to, I can just move my cursor to just select the required reference lines here in this way. Once you do that, move it to place it. Move where you want to place it and click. It gets placed. Okay. Next, in pick option we have entire wall. Right. If I select entire wall and in options I can see that there is option to select references of openings as well. If I activate this openings, I can either use the center of the openings or I can use the width of the openings. Okay, which you want to show, you can select. Let me just select the width of the openings. If there are any intersecting walls, it also takes that dimension, and if there are any intersecting grids, it also takes that dimension. Right, so let me just activate this and show. Before if I was in individual reference, I could just select the extreme ends of the walls or the extreme faces of the walls or the central line of the walls, but when it is in the entire wall option, the complete wall gets selected. Right, and as the options I have activated the openings and all. So if I select this, it gives me the dimension along with the openings. Okay, there is this wall of distance this much, and there is wall opening that is for the door purpose. Right, so it is given like this, and there is also a intermediate wall here, it also given that dimension. Okay, so in this manner, to know it very well, I'll just show you another example. If I have a wall of 10 meter and I have placed the window say 4 windows, right, in this way. Now I want this wall's dimensions. So what I'll do, I'll go to Annotate, Align, here wall faces or wall center lines, it's your choice. Here I'll go to entire walls. In options I'll select the center or the width. Let me just show you the width first. When it's activated, just click on the wall and it's get placed, or the dimensions are shown directly. If I change it to centers, This is how I get my dimensions. And if I select this, there is option for EQ. Okay, EQ, which is slash, that is, it is telling me that the windows are placed in different spaces. Okay, the distance between the windows are different. So if I click on EQ, they get placed in equal distances. Okay, you can either show it or what you can do is you can just go to annotate, aligned, and show its dimension. Right. And once you place the dimension, if you change any of the elements, it automatically changes its dimension. Okay, so this is how the entire wall option works. Next, I want to talk about the units here. Okay, as we know, we are working in metric template and all the dimensions by default are in mm. What if I want to change those dimensions? For example, in particularly I want to change the site dimensions. Okay, these are in mm, but I want to show them in my drawings in feet. Right, so to do that, I'll select these two. I'll go to property palettes, edit type, duplicate my view first, right, rename it, or you can remember this name. I'll just go with this name, click on OK, and when I scroll down, I have option for primary units where I can see that it is mm by default. If I click on it, it is using the project settings. So if I uncheck it, I can modify them. Like in units, I'll select feet. Decimals also I can give decimal places, but for this I'll just keep it 0, and I can also assign the unit symbols. Any of this, I'll select this one. Okay, apply, okay. Right, now you can see that it is in feet, though the template is in mm by default. Template unit is mm, or the project unit is millimeters by default. I can change the particular dimensional units here. Okay, and I can also give the color code for these lines because the drawing lines are in black color, and if I want to differentiate these dimensional lines from the drawing lines, I have to select this. I'll just select this first. Select all instances visible in view. These two are different in particular, so I'll go to edit type, go to if I scroll down, I have option for color here. If I click on black, here I get option to choose the color. I'll just choose the red color for my side distances. You can also use the standard colors if mentioned. Okay, now before changing the color of it, I also want to talk about the entire project units here. For that, I'll go to manage. Under settings, I have options for project units. Right, this unit is for the complete project template here. Okay, the template which we are using and the entire project, these are the default units. I can change these default units as per my requirement. For example, these lengths are in mm. Right, if I go to length and change it to meters and gives some decimal places, also give the unit symbol, okay, okay, entire thing gets changed. Okay, the entire unit of the projects get changed except these two, because I went and changed them particularly. Okay, you can see that here it has been changed. Right, so like this you can also change the units of your projects. Let me just take it back to the default one. Okay, right, this is how it was. Now to change the overall dimensional line color, what I'll do, I'll select any of the dimensions, select all instances visible in view. All the dimensional lines have been selected here. I'll go to edit type, click on the color, I'll select magenta this time. Okay, apply and okay. See, all the dimension changed here. And further, if I use the annotation option, it gets created in magenta color only. If I don't want that to happen, I have to assign I have to duplicate the property of it and then assign the color. Now let's move to annotation again. We saw about the align. Next is linear. Linear, it gives only the horizontal or the vertical dimensions from here to here. It is 700, right? If I want to show some height, I can show it in this manner, right? And next is angular, to show the angle between any two references. I can use it. I can also change their properties. Okay, I can also change its units if I wanted to. Okay, I'll just keep it this way. Next is radial and diameter. If you have any curves, you can use that. Let me just show it in a different example. Let me just draw the wall. You need not go for all, you can use it for the arc lengths or arcs or semicircles or anything. It doesn't only require the full circle here. Okay, so go to annotate, radial, just click on it. You get the interior wall radius. You can also select the center line, right? You can also select the exterior, and you can also similarly give the diameters also. Like, let me just show it in another example for it to be seen clearly, right? Annotate, diameter, this is inner diameter. You can also select the center line diameter, and there is also I can also select the exterior wall. Similarly with this, with the arcs, right, in this way. Next is arc length. So to show the arc length, again I can select any of the arc line, that is exterior face, center line or the interior face. First select the face and go to the extreme ends of it and select the extreme ends, and you can get the arc length, right? Similarly for the center line, select the reference line, then go to the extreme ends to get the arc length. If I do it for the inner face, okay, select the inner face, go to the extreme ends and place your arc length. Similarly I can do it here. Select the reference line, go to the extreme ends and place the arc length. Okay. Next is spot elevation. For that I'll go to any of the elevational views. I'll just hide this for a while. Now I want to show the sill height. Okay, in the main while placing the levels I forgot to place the sill level, so in the drawing I want to show it, or if I have missed somewhere I have to show the elevational points, or if there are any special requirement where we need the elevation point, I can create using the spot elevation. Just go to the elevation view, select the elevation and place the elevation. Right, in this way you can place the spot elevation. Next is spot coordinate. Right, for that I have to go to the plan view, sorry, this view. Right, go to spot coordinate, and if I want a coordination of a particular point, right, for example this end of the floor, I can place the coordinates. Okay, it gives me the coordinates according to these elevational points. Okay, next is spot slope. If I have to represent the slope, for that let me just show you an example of a floor with slope. This end I'm gonna define the slope, click on it, and in my south view I can see that there is a floor with slope. If I have to show the slope, go to annotate, spot slope, click on it. Okay, it is giving rise by a certain millimeter. If I want to change its unit, go to edit type, go to primary units, here select under unit, select degrees, okay, it gives in degrees. To cross verify I'll just use the angular option. For that I'll need a reference here, so what I'll do, I'll use the detail line here just as the reference. So it is giving me 4.76, and if I go back to here to change its units, if I give the decimal places along with the symbol, it gives me the exact angle. Right, so this was about the dimensions. So I hope it is clear how to use these dimensions. See you in the next video.
Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to our Skill Lift channel. See you all in the next video.